What's up, everybody? My mentor said this: if there's one thing that I could download into your brain, is this principle here. It's a one-word principle. It's awareness. Awareness. What do I mean by that? This could be in a lot of different areas of your life, but especially now in the year 2017, as most people are literally glued to their devices, which is somewhat ironic as I'm on my device right now, is awareness. So what does that mean? My grandmother used to say this when they tried to put me on medication as a kid, saying I was ADD, it couldn't sit still, all this. And she always used to tell me this. She said, Travoy, pay attention to your surroundings. Okay? And this is back then, I'm still young, but this was back when there was I didn't even have a cell phone really, or the cell phone was very limited, just make calls, and text messaging was the cool thing. No social media, no nothing. And even then she told me was be cognizant of your surroundings. Awareness. All right? Awareness. So let's make this in practical terms. If you're not where you want to be, so let's say example, if 2, 3, 4, 5 years have passed and you haven't made any progress, okay, then sometimes it's good to look in the past and see what have I been doing, and then ask what have I been thinking to get me where I am. It's the law of cause and effect. Another thing is, in this book, Managing Oneself by Peter Drucker, I'm positive I've mentioned it before in other videos, he talks about you can only build on strength. What am I proficient in? What am I efficient in? What am I good at? What are my strengths? Okay? And what are the things that I am not great at? What are the things, to be blunt, what do I suck at? Okay? And focusing the things I'm strong at. Okay? So learning just even that principle right there could save you a lot of pain and heartache. You could even take this and apply this in relationships. How come I keep attracting the same type of person into my life? What is the cause of this? Because if it continuously happens over and over and over, there's only one constant, okay? And that's me. That's you, right? So what have I been thinking? How are my emotions? What am I broadcasting to the world? Because I believe what you send out is what you get back, okay? Most people won't, like hearing that, but what I've realized is the moment when you start taking more responsibility for your own life, the better things get in every area. This could even be fitness, everything. If you've tried every single fitness product out there, if you've taken personal training classes and you're still not where you want to be, then you got to start asking the tough questions. What am I not doing right? What are my thoughts? I had a buddy, I've told the story before, and when I was in college at Texas State University, and he would work out harder than I would. And it's when I was playing college football at the time. But the thing is, he was like, Travoy, what am I doing, man? What am I doing? I'm like, okay, cool. I see you working out 2-3 hours a day, busting your butt, running. He'd come we lived in a 4-bedroom apartment at the time, and he'd come in the front door, just be sweating every day, man, basically running his ass off. And I'm like, okay, so he's doing that part. So he's expending, it appears he's expending more calories than he's consuming. But then on the weekend, he'd be with his frat brothers, and he would drink a 6-pack on the weekend every week. There lies the issue. Sometimes it takes somebody else from the outside to point out the obvious. You would think that he would realize, man, if I stop drinking this 6-pack or this 12-pack every weekend, then maybe I could get some progress. But he literally just didn't understand. My mom has this saying, there's an old saying that says you can't see the forest from the trees. Okay? Another saying by Les Brown is, you can't see the picture when you're in the frame. So awareness is really, really important. There's a saying, another one, he says, this guy, another mentor of mine, he says, most people are like, look within. Well, that may be true in some instances, but a lot of the times it's better to look without, or look outwards to get ideas, to get another perspective that's different from your own, because what you've been thinking right now has got you exactly where you are today. So awareness, some practical things you can do. Meditation is definitely key, even if it's 5-10 minutes a day. Literally practicing the form of detachment from reality. It's kind of like an outer body experience. You can start seeing things and start practicing feeling good, feeling great emotions. Okay, that's one way for sure. And then also detachment from certain devices. Even though I'm on one right now and it's on YouTube, I would even limit my time on YouTube, to be real with you. Limit my time on social media. Limit my time on things that basically distract you from observing nature. One of my mentors, one of the wisest guys I've met, he says, you can observe a lot by watching. You can observe a lot by watching. I believe it's from Yogi Berra. They call them yogiisms. So awareness, what ways are you aware? What ways have you, or what things have you noticed since you've kind of stepped back a little bit in different areas of your life? I'm interested to know. So thanks guys, subscribe to this channel. Definitely going to be just unloading a lot of just thoughts, consciousness, just a lot of things, just ideas, man. This one guy said this. He says there's a lot of how-tos all over the internet, all over everywhere. It's not we're starving for knowledge. We're starving for wisdom. We're starving for wisdom in this world. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all my subscribers. Make sure you subscribe. Blog is coming soon. I'm organizing that right now, but I appreciate you guys very much. Have a very productive day.